doctor sitting at your kitchen, freshly fill it up, 11.5, you soak your feet on it, you will feel the pain goes away. And again, like Joseph says, that because our acidic in our body that causes all this uric acid and gout. So why? Because 90% of our food are all acidic, including our water. But when you change your water, you change your health. You change your water, you change your life. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. All right. We have more. You yep. Change your health. You change your water, you change your life. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. All right. We have more. I can hear back the echo. So anyone else you would like to share your story, inspire other people, to help other people? You might have your story.
No, we don't have any time anymore. So sorry, guys.
Okay. No, if you have, you can keep it next week.
Okay, we gotta keep it to next week. So okay, we're gonna go live on Facebook shortly. But before we do that, we're gonna have a 2-minute break. All right, we have a 2-minute break, and then we have a new guy who's coming in to be the translator for the Hindi language. So we're gonna make him the English. Anil, are you on already? Anil, are you? You can take over the Hindi translation. Okay, 1 second. Hello. All right, Anil, if you're there, Anil, please come on to do the translation into Hindi. All right, we're starting in 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry about this. I was.
Okay, great. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so okay, we are all set to go. We're gonna go live on. We are already live on. We are already live on Facebook. Give me a second. Yes, we are. Okay, great. Okay, no, but it's not 4:30 yet, so you gotta wait for exactly 4:30 before you see get on to be there. And Herman, can you put on speaker view, because right now we are seeing the gallery view in the on Facebook. Herman, are you there, Herman?
Yes, sir. I just did that.
Okay, you just done it. Okay. Hi there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow disputers, and also guests for the day. Welcome to our Kangen Disputers Weekly Meeting from Kuala Lumpur. Okay, I'm here with my co-host, Nicholas Tan from Kuala Lumpur, 682 Disputer from Kuala Lumpur. And today is the very first time that we are actually doing a live translation. Okay, and for the translators, you can start translating now. Okay. 1 second. No, you gotta turn. Are we on? Eman, are we on translation mode yet? Eman?
Yes, we are already. I think people are translating.
Okay, you gotta make sure that
people are translating.
Yes. So, right. Okay, now let me introduce my co-host, Nicholas Tan. I'm gonna let him take the floor. Nicholas, over to you, Nicholas.
Thank you. So, Sam, are we gonna have like two screen, like pin the screen on the?
Yes, I'll get the Chin to come on. Yes. I'm gonna pin him now. Why is he not coming on?
I just made you the co-host, Sam.
Okay. Now this for Chin to come in.
Let me do it.
Okay. Okay. There he is.
Okay. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen,
hi.
He's in. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in at this hour. You may be in the morning, in your country, in the afternoon, some in the evening. And I believe this Zoom attended by many, many countries. You name it, all of us all around the world are in. That's the beauty of Zoom. Some people say COVID-19 is bad. Yeah, we agree. But do you know that COVID have created a lot of opportunity, created a lot of talent, that we can reach out the world. You agree? So I am so glad and I'm so happy that I'll be the co-host and hosting today's speaker. He is not new, but some of you are new.
You have to start doing it now. You have to start doing it.
Yeah. So translating, those who are translating now, just keep continuous translating. You hear my voice, you just speak, because your site will capture your voice and translate onto your languages. Yeah. Okay, this is awesome. Today in Malaysia, this is a 4:30 afternoon on Saturday evening. Some of you know this next speaker, but some of you do not know. Can I see in a chat box there, who does not know who is Chin Xiaofeng? You never heard him before, or maybe you have something you type I don't know, IDK. You know, like IDK means I don't know. So you said, so I will see how many of you doesn't know this guy. So if it's only one or two, then we move on to the next. Wow, I see a lot of people don't know. Don't know, I don't know. Wow, you don't know him? My God. Then you better sit tight and you hear him. You know what? He's gonna blow your mind. It blew my mind. You know what? Many years ago, when my wife and introduced me to do this Kangen business. And to be honest, not just me, I have a couple of people ask, as well. This guy, look at him, the way he talk. Look at him, the way he dress. I mean, I said a couple of years back, right? Couple of years back. See the way he talk, the way he said. If he can do it, I can do. Like that person I want to follow. You know what my wife says? Hello. He earned 5 times more than you. I said, shit. Because I know Chin Xiaofeng personally for the last 15 to 20 years. So I knew him. So when always people always judge people by the look of its cover. But anyhow, lo and behold, there are a lot of people do not know you, Chin. A lot of people know you. But let's welcome this guy. He's humble and he is very loving, very loving, lovey-dovey. And he is a very fatherly. And he's a leader in the group and he have a lot of experience. So let's put our hand to welcome this guy all the way from the land below the wind. I don't know why they call it the land below the wind. In KL, we say land above the wind. So, Herman, can you put me and Chin into the pin mode?
Oh, already.
Already done. It's already done.
Already done now? Okay, I can't see. Let me see.
You got to click on
Okay.
speaker view.
Done. I've seen.
Yep. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's welcome
Hi.
Sifu. We call him Sifu Chin. So Chin Xiaofeng, welcome. How are you?
Hey, good. Good to see you, Nick.
Yeah,
Right.
you too.
And don't forget my boss here. My boss school, boss Neo.
Is that your ex-girlfriend?
I'm my ex-girlfriend, my wife now. Diesel.
Wonderful. Lovely to have you. So Chin,
Right.
for a start, we're gonna do a little bit different. It's more on like an interview or chit chat mode. Can you share a little bit about your little background? Not too long, a little bit background of yourself.
Okay. Ourselves, we are just very normal person. Sometimes we went for a job. They want to put up the poster. They say, Chin, please give us your profile. Engineer, whatever, But I just put there, I'm just a very normal person. In fact, before I joined Kangen Water, I was in 2011 when I first heard about Kangen Water. So before that, I already worked for 20 years, right? So, but in that last 20 years, I have worked different jobs, started different businesses. One fell, start another one. Sometimes we are doing 2 times at the same time, working at a job, trying to start another startup at the same time. Went to 3 different direct sales. Sometimes we did well, sometimes we didn't do well. Some of that we did well, but the company closed down. So it's tough. We always just look for the breakthrough. So I calculated when I met Kangen 10 years ago, before that last 20 years, I have done maybe about 10 different things. So if you want to ask me what's my background, I'm a normal person. Not very poor, not rich, just very normal person. Have a wife, 2 kids. We just have to struggle for life.
Wow. So you are not a normal person in a way that you have been pursuing and keep looking for opportunity, right, for the last 20 years. Yeah. So you keep looking Why you want to keep looking for this?
we some people, I ask them, what do you want to do, Kangen? They say, I want to work for the money. Nobody works for money. We don't work for money, right? We actually, what do we do? Because we have a family to feed. So we just want to look for something, a breakthrough. We believe that we are not meant to just work for somebody, become manager. I know that it sounds nice, but we want something better than that. So just looking for a breakthrough.
Yeah, I think you
Something more
also
than
like,
that.
yeah, I think a lot of people out there, same like you, ordinary, living ordinary life, but you have a dream, right? You want to achieve something better, to touch more life, so keep pursuing. So you have do so many network marketing businesses. You also open up business. I know you have invested so much. So in the past, were you successful in doing what you're doing in the past?
Well, there are certain things that we did quite well. We were an investment branch manager for the Sabah side, the area that I'm in, but the company fell. There's nothing we can do about it. Company fell, and in fact, because the company fell, we went into a very, very low tide of our time, because a lot of people lost money because of that investment. Apart from that, there were sometimes we did well, but the situations, the timing is just not right. The situation is not right. It's not in our control. There are certain other things we work very hard, but we just feel that we are in the bottleneck. We couldn't go far. As you mentioned about network marketing, we have done 3 network marketing companies before joining Kangen Water. The first one is, I will say that it's a good experience for us. But we also learn to look for good companies, because that company that we work for, they don't manufacture their own products. They actually went to buy products from some other factories, and then they make their marketing plans, and then they're trying to sell their products. And the result is it is actually expensive, and it's more expensive. It's cheaper that you go buy outside. So we learn how to choose companies. Then we went into two other different US companies later part of our lives. We went to 2 different companies. We did actually quite well. We were very hardworking. We were quite well, but we just seems like we are in the bottleneck. So that's how we are. I think there's about more than 10 different things that we have done. If I list it out one by one.
Okay, thank you. So you have involved, and then you're hardworking. I know that you're also doing well in the past. Can I ask you some personal personal question? In the past, what's the best year income that you earn in a year? In the previous network marketing, the highest earning for a year?
Well, I have worked for people before. When I work, nothing much about to shout about the salaries, right? But when I was as an investment manager, and especially later on when I was with this US company in network marketing, I have earned the highest is about 20,000 or 5,000 USD, 20,000 ringgit a month, per month. So that is the highest. That was the highest. It is better than working for other people. Definitely in Malaysia here, if you want to work for people, you wouldn't get that kind of salaries. But it's nothing to shout about as compared to the Kangen business today. So that time the highest was 20,000 a month, and it probably just a few months we have probably touched that amount or exceed that amount about a few times only.
So can I say averagely about 20,000 a month? So let's say I type 10
Ringgit.
or 12, it's about 200,000 a year.
I think if you count in a year, it will probably less than that.
Okay, so that
probably
means
less than that. So
someone 20, someone low. So overall a year, the highest for that year, how much?
highest of the year, 150,000 ringgit, or if it is in US dollars, probably about 60,000.
Okay, 60,000.
No, sorry, 40,000.
40,000 US dollar 40,000 US dollar in
A year.
ringgit, about 150,000 ringgit, 40,000 US dollar a year. How many years that you consecutively earning that? 1 year, 2 years, only 1 year? Okay. You know why I want to ask this? Because many people, even last week I spoken to a friend, he said that, oh, I know that guy, he earned a lot, a year, a month, 100,000. But actually it's only 1 month. So thank you for your confirmation again. So I just want to know 40,000 US dollar in only 1 year. At that time, Chin, at that time, can I ask you what car you drive? I don't know. For me, I'm very realistic. I would say, what car you drive?
I have already upgraded my life from Malaysia car to Japanese car.
Oh, okay. What car?
So
is
I
that?
bought myself an Altis.
Toyota?
From a Malaysia car to a Toyota Altis. So
Oh,
it's already an upgrade.
Toyota Altis. Okay,
Yeah.
good. And one more thing, at that time, you're working hard. You're making 40,000 a year. You're driving an Altis. What kind of house are you living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We live in an apartment.
This
we
kind
live
of
in an
question-
apartment.
This kind of question, a lot of people don't ask. For me,
All right.
when they ask me to do host, right, I'm very bad. I will ask direct. I don't know about others.
Right.
Yeah, I want to ask you.
We bought an apartment with 3,000 ringgit. That's about $800. We pay for the first installment and we move in. All right. So our apartment, we have swimming pools. You can come here and swim, but watch out because you got to see whether got water inside. Sometimes the swimming pool is dry. Because there's no maintenance. It was quite a rundown place. But that was how we started our. it was our home. It is how my two boys were born there. My first son was born 3 days after we moved into that house. But there was that apartment, 1,000 square feet, just a small place, but it's home for us.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your truthfulness and not so. A lot of people have cover. I just want to bring it out so that I know that in the past you are working hard. You try to strive, and then you are making it in the network marketing. At that time, you are on a peak, but only about 40,000. It's a big deal, It's a big deal. The car and the house. Okay. Now is the thing. After joining Kangen, what makes you join Kangen?
What makes me?
Yeah, I know that you joined Kangen because you started Kangen. It's not like you come in and you join Kangen after a few months later, right?
Yeah.
Short one.
Yeah. When I was approached, my first approach, some of you heard this story. I was approached by Bernard Chan, right?
Wow.
So that was in early of 2011. So that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, right? So he approached me. He doesn't know me. He get my number, was referred by another friend from Singapore friend there. So he called me up. He says, his friend his upline. He's coming over to Sabah, my place, and whether we can meet up or not. So I talked to my wife, Shovi. She's not interested. Nor did I. I'm also not interested too. We went there. We just were there for 10 minutes. We left. Our nose probably at the head during that time. We already broke. Our mindset is no, we're not going to do things like that. I'm tired. I don't want. At that time, we were running an education center, a children education center. So it was just nice, quite okay kind of income. But we just tired. We don't want to go into that, right? So it was later on, 6 months later, 7 months later, then there's another guy called Raymond told me that he is into this business. He wants me and my introducer John to come and join him together in this business, and that is how I joined. Only later on, then I found that Raymond's upline is Sam Seah. Then Sam Seah's upline is Bernard Chan. So Sam Seah must be very, very happy that I did not join Bernard directly during those time, right? But at the end, we went back into Sam's line, and it was Bernard. We are all good friends now. Okay, So those time when I joined, I bought the machine. Why? Because it was a tough decision because there was no machine in Malaysia. There's no office in Malaysia. So you can only get, if you want, you got to pay cash into US, to Hong Kong, and then they will send you the machine. So it was tough decision for me. But what made me bought the machine is when I saw that the water inside has antioxidant inside, and that was the one. That was the clinching. I saw that there has antioxidant, and my family has people died of cancer before. So I know prevention is just a nice thing to talk about. Who knows how to prevent cancer? We just talk about prevent cancer, but we all indulge ourselves in different food or whatever, you know. So, but if this is just drinking water, and I can do it, and I believe in science, right? Because if there is antioxidant, if it is we call it a negative ion, right? It can be measured. It is not something that I believe or not believe. I might not believe in it, but the fact is it has antioxidant inside. So I say if we are going to drink water for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, I might as well drink Kangen water. So that's how we bought the machine. We paid money to Hong Kong, we sent the machine over, and we start drinking the water.
Wow.
But we did not show the business because this was tough. In my mind, it was terrible business. There's no office here in Malaysia. No one has drank the water before. We are the guinea pigs. She is the guinea pig. We are the guinea pigs. You know, we are just trying out the water. So no one has done the business before, so we don't know whether can do or not. And they said some in KL, there were some people called Samsia, they were doing the business, making some money, and nothing to do with us, and we don't want to do business. That's how we started.
Wow.
That's how we started.
Thank you. So, okay, just a fast forward a bit. So, I want to hear from your girlfriend, not girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend. You know, I heard that Sifu Lisa also very, very powerful in terms. She's quiet, but when she speaks, wow, full of power. You know, so I want to hear from you, Simo. What they call it? Simo means Sifu's wife, so Simo, Lisa. After joining Kangen, and now it's 10 years. How much you guys earning? I do ask very straightforward.
Yeah,
Because
she asked her, I don't know.
I heard Chin say that everything is the wife handle. So now Chin had to keep her mouth shut. Lisa, how much you guys earning since the day you started Kangen and a month currently?
A month, currently we are earning
Instead of that,
You don't have to share that. This is PNC, guys.
all right. Put it this way. Let me help her. Okay. About 4-5 years into the business. That means about 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago, we were already every year in 7 figures.
All right.
Or 1 million ringgit, over 1 million ringgit a year. This is about 5 years ago. So that's about $250,000 USD.
So meaning that
yearly.
In the past, before Kangen, you work hard, and have you ever think that now, that means 4-5 years later, your income a month is what you earn a year in the previous company, right? Wow, guys. Wow, I don't know about you. When I hear this, a year income now you are earning in a month. Have you ever thought so or dreamed of in Kangen able to do that? Have you ever thought that, you know, Chin and Lisa, have you ever dreamed of in Kangen can give you like that?
We actually didn't thought of it. Many years ago when someone asked us that, how do you feel when you have your yearly income become your monthly income? We were like looking one another and we were like,
I cannot process. My calculator cannot process.
Yeah, but it came to pass. It's happened, and yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's another journey, I could say.
Wow. Well, that's amazing, man. Your yearly income become a monthly income. Wow, who would like that? I would like that. Who in the chat group would like to earn your monthly income is where you used to earn a yearly income? You know, I would love to, man. Wow, that's amazing. And it can happen to you because you can hear from Sifu Chin, they are just normal person, ordinary person. But because of Kangen, the Enagic system able to give us this. Wow, amazing. And is it one time or continuously? Because in the past, you only earn 1 year, the most 40,000 is a year. But how about in Enagic after the 5 years? Does it stop there
Oh.
or continue to grow?
No, it just continue to grow. It's Kangen model is really something so stable and and the other thing is like this. It's not just about money, right? So when you earn money, but what kind of money? In Kangen Water here now we tested passive income. We know what exactly is passive income
Wow.
because of our monthly bonuses, our quarterly bonuses. That alone is already the last time we had to work a few years to get that kind of income. So it was in Kangen, it was through Enagic that we actually tested passive income, something that we believe in, but we do not know how to get it. We bought the idea of passive income. We worked hard in those network marketing companies before. We never touched scratch it, but it was in Kangen Water
Wow.
that this become true.
Passive income. Wow, passive income. Passive income is you, or I mean, it's not a lot of people understand that passive income. I do nothing,
Yeah.
earning enough. You are doing lesser work, but still earning good income. So we built this. Enagic given this. Wow, amazing. Wow, I love, man. Yearly income become my monthly income. Yearly income become my monthly income. Yearly income become my monthly income. Wow, awesome. So
Yeah.
what car are you driving now? What car are you driving now?
Which car?
Okay, yeah. How many cars you own now? I know. Yeah.
How many? All right. After the
How many cars?
After the Toyota car,
Yeah.
I think in Kangen we bought 4 cars.
Wow.
We bought 4 cars.
Awesome, man. Who like
Yeah.
cars? I personally like cars, man. Okay, what are the cars?
Yeah. What are the cars? It was a SUV, 2 SUVs, but currently we are driving a BM5 series and also a Bellfire, a seven seater. Yeah.
All right, man. So because I've been to your house, I know I drove your car as well. That time was new, your Bellfire, brand new Bellfire, and your they call it F10 BM5 series. We know the name F10, not 5 series.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know that,
bro. And then you have another SUV, another car. That's amazing, from a jump from 1 car to 4 cars. That's amazing. And what kind of house you living now?
Oh, no, it's just a very normal house.
Normal
We live in
bungalow,
a it's semi-detached house. Yeah,
Not
but we
just
have
one
6
house,
rooms.
right?
Not quite nice. Six rooms here.
Yeah, I've been to your house. I know I've been to your house. And you don't own just one house. So again, why, guys, those who are hearing, those who are new, or those who have doubt in this business, just like Sifu Chin and Sifu Lisa, they are just normal person, but because they changed and they have upgraded, and then is it wrong to own 4 cars? No. Is it wrong to upgrade yourself? No, it's your life, you change, you upgrade yourself, living a better house. That house better, you can accommodate more people to do house demo, right? More houses so you can go and stay. It's amazing. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, Nick, about this house, cars, everything, can I add something?
Yes.
I praise God for what we have now. We work hard, that's why we want to enjoy the fruits, right? But I think that's not the most important thing. The important thing is when we become our first pair of goal is when we become 6A, right? So when we become 6A, we really earn about 70,000 USD, or it's about 250,000 ringgit that time. So that amount of money, it's already very big sum of money that really came in and helped us a lot.
Yeah.
But I would say that what we really love, or when we look back, we're really happy it is not just we become 6A, but it is through our when we work together, we help other people become success. And today, that in the whole team there, there are about 300 over 6As in the group. I think that is very important. As I sometimes I talk to potential business partners, I say, don't look at how much money I make. Look at how many people in our team that make money. I think that is more important. You can go to a seminars and listen to someone who boasts about his house, cars, you know, how many wives that have now, whatever, all right? But you know, he may be just talking about one person or two person, you know. But it is in Kangen model that I noticed that so many people. If I share with you those you were asking me, I mean, how much money are we making in the previous network marketing? Am I telling you 40,000 a year, 50,000 a year USD? That's only us. It's nobody else. It's only us. None of my people are making that kind of money. Nobody was in Kangen that we see many people do it.
Wow.
I think that is the most important thing.
Yeah. So I think not those who are hearing the Zoom, don't misunderstood me. I'm not very materialistic, but that is life. You know, in the world, in business world, we talk about car, talk about house, talk about. But in Kangen, after this one, us is different. You know, that is past. You know, because I see that both of you are husband and wife, and when you do this business, you're not doing alone. I don't see Chin. I see Chin and Lisa. When you do husband and wife in this business, what is your role? You know, can you advise us a bit? Share with us a bit how both of you, husband and wife, you know, morning I see you, I go out I see you, in the car I see you, go meeting I see you, like that, you know. You know, some people say, I don't want to see my wife, you know. I don't know, some, not me and not you. Some say, morning I see you, I don't want to go out with my wife. But when I see in Kangen, the beauty of this Kangen business is I see a lot of couples, you know, like Cora and Sam. I see Michael and his wife. I see you and Lisa. You know, I see Gary Gunn and his wife. I see myself and my wife, you know. So can you give us a tip and give us some how you run this business in husband and wife? What's your role?
I say something first, then I pass to her.
Yeah.
I think one thing is very thing. There are one business, different roles. The business is both of us. If you talk about Kangen Water business, it's not Seafood Chin. It is both our business, but we have different roles. For example, if you come on stage, I'll be the speaker. I'll be the speaker. I like to talk, right? But her strength is not to go on stage. You put her on stage, she will say something, okay? But that was not her strength. Her strength is in coaching, one-to-one. Okay? So we are in the same business but different roles. Not only that, sometimes family is part of our business also. So we have two kids. Lizzo spend a lot of time with the children. To grow the children, they are teens now, so it's very important that we want to mold them, we want to guide them. So she spent a lot of time with the children. You need to think that is part of the business also. Imagine if she is not doing that, she is out there seeing customer demo every day, and my boys are out of orders. How are we going to do our business? So when we talk about family business, we are talking about couple business. That's what I mean. We are in the same business, but we have different roles. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's an understanding, and also we find out our own strength. Yeah, because he is more of a frontline person who can speak. He likes this is him. He enjoy that. Okay, I can speak in front. I prefer to speak into smaller groups. I speak in the smaller groups. I coach in terms of business side. And then we have an understanding that because we have the same vision, we have the same goal. And then when we run the business, actually, even we are doing two different things. When he speaks in front and when I coach, we are actually gearing towards the same idea, the same purpose of life. I think that's very important, because when we work together, we can do different things, but we have the same vision. What do we want to achieve in our life, in our future, with our families and our kids? It's got to be synchronized. Then it will make a lot of difference. Through these pieces, I could say we grow a lot in our relationship, in how to work together, how to maximize each another's strength. Yeah, it is not easy, but I think it is something that make the relationship better, and in terms of business, will be a better partner together.
Wow, awesome, awesome. That's couple, husband and wife. Awesome. So this is how you do the business. Okay. Can you give us 3 points? 3 points. How some people have built this business after 6A they stop, and then some after 6A2 they stop, and then they say cannot do lah. Just a short one, because you are a -4. You have built up to -4. Can you give us a 3 simple point? What should we do to build this business? 3 simple.
Okay.
You know,
3
you got
simple
points. 3 simple points.
All right. First thing, I mean, this is very general. Okay, so I just have to think about it. Okay, first one, I think first you must believe that it's possible. Okay. Now, I know it's not easy to believe that it's possible. When people talk to us, you say, hey, if you put your yearly income, how will like you put your yearly income into a monthly income? That was very difficult, right? But I think if you cannot believe it, at least you don't deny it. Don't say it's impossible. I would suggest this. Now, a lot of people already tell themselves they cannot do. They cannot do, then you never do it. You never do it. So first thing is you must not box yourself in, does not limit yourself. Doesn't limit yourself. While you must believe that God intended better things for you. So that was the first thing. First, you must open the door, allow Him to do that. You must first believe in that. So I think that is the first thing. First is you must believe, right? Second thing is I think you still need to put in hard work. Now we believe in this. We believe in hard work. We believe in hard work. Especially if you find the right things to do. Now in our trainings we always talk about that. I mean, choice is more important than hard work. But it still means that hard work is very important. You need to choose where you want to put your hard work in, and we have chose Kangen model. We have chose Inajik. That's what we put. I think that is the first. That is important because we choose Kangen model. If I work very hard in other businesses, I work equally hard in other businesses, I might not get the same result, or I might not get the future. Even I can make that kind of money, but I will not see the passive income of the future income that we are talking about. But nonetheless, hard work is still very important. Some people come to me when we coach people, right? If they come to me, they say, all right, Chin, I'm not very happy with my results. Can you help me? The first question is I will ask, in the last 1 month, how many demos have you done? How many people have you talked to? How many full presentation have you talked to? If someone asks me, he say, oh, in the last 3 months, I'm not very happy my results, this and that. I will ask the same thing. I say, how many presentations have you talked? Have you talked to? How many full presentations have you done? Okay. So if someone asks me, they say, hey, Chin, I have not been getting business partners. Then I will ask him, so in the last 1 month, how many people have you talked to about Kangen business? So to me, it's you saw, then you reap, right? The more that you sow, the more you shall reap. You cannot reap without sowing. The more you sow, the more you will reap. It's a law of average. So hard work is very important. So I would say the first thing is you must believe. Secondly is you must have this. You must work hard on it. What's the third one? Okay, I was thinking about that too. Third thing is clarity. I believe that how come some people are not capable of working hard? I've seen many people in our team, they are not capable of working hard. I'm not funny. They say they want to make the money, but they are not capable of working hard. They are stranded at home. They cannot go out and see people. But when they go to work, they were being paid $1,000 a month. They can work hard. When there is a boss kicking them from behind, kick their buttocks, suddenly they can work hard. So I believe that it's because they don't have the clarity. They don't have the clarity. If you have the clarity, this can give you what Kangen Water can give you, the business can give you. I think there is no problem of working hard.
Okay.
I remember those times that next day is exam. Work very hard on that day, because the clarity is if you fail the exam, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble. So I will work very hard. I will not sleep on that day. So if you have a clarity on what this business is, what it can give you, then I think working hard it becomes easier.
Yeah. All right. Thank
Right.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, amazing. Actually, I wish I have another 1 more hour, because so much thing to dig into you, but we only have another
Yeah.
10 more minutes to go. I really want to ask one more of this. This thing I want to ask is, you are not just making money for yourself. You have trained a lot of people that have come up under your own group. And you are not just a distributor. You are not just a businessman. You are a leader, right? So I want to ask you, what are the challenges that you've gone through, that you can think of gone through, that you think that you can help us as a leader? What are the challenges you've gone through to become where you are right now?
Challenges. Okay. All right. So yesterday I was in a church meeting, and actually we were just talking about that, the challenges during COVID time, right? I mean there were many challenges, but one of the reason one is the COVID time. And I see this like this. Being a leader now, if you want to talk about passive income, we are already on passive income. COVID or not COVID, we are on passive income. But there is not the time to sit down and enjoy when the whole world is in the turmoil, when you know that the situation is unclear. But it was that time for we actually step up. We step up. We become visible. We started our teams on Zoom. We were probably one of the earliest. We started our Zoom sessions more than 1 year ago. So it was in March or April, we already started going on Zoom, things like that. We are doing trainings on Zoom. So in the past, I can sit behind. Sometimes you see me on stage. And when I'm on stage, I went to Kuala Lumpur, I give training, then I work very hard for a few days, but after that I can disappear into my own cocoon. I can just then rest. I don't have to be visible. But once you are on Zoom, you're visible every week. Every week we are visible to our friends, things like that. But I think it's important that we took up leadership, took up the responsibility. There are things that we couldn't control. You can't control the COVID. When COVID comes, he didn't ask you, should I come this year or maybe I should come 2 years later? Are you ready? So COVID-19 didn't ask us this. But we cannot control that, right? But we can control how we respond to it, how we deal with it. So, this 1 year, we're working actually even more harder than before because of the Zoom, endless Zoom. We become zombies. But it was really a fun time. So we felt, I think that is how we take up challenges.
Yeah, and also I think along the years, I realized that people start to do, but they cannot continue. There's no perseverance. So I think these are the things that we have to look at. How to overcome this is actually associations to us. You associate with the right people, then you will continue to grow. Because sometimes when you feel that you're alone, you are just doing it and then you don't see the results that you want to drop off. So a lot of people, even they close sales, even they become 6A, even certain rankings, they will drop out because they find that they're alone. And then they didn't associate with the right people. So to me, association is very important. So who I talk to, who is the people that I would like to associate with, that is the things that bring the perseverance level higher.
You're muted, Nick.
Thank you for your inside and outside, whatever side, the sharing. I wish we really have more time, and time is not on our side. Thank you so much. And before you go, can you give us 3 words advice, 3 words or 3 sentences or 3-point whatever, an advice on continue to do this business? That was the 3 points of how you run, but 3 points to speak to people like us, anyone, to continue to rise up. Simple 3 points, 3 words or 3 points.
That's tough, man. You want to summarize everything? Okay. Well, I can think of take responsibility.
Wow.
Right? It is your business. It is your business. Just take the responsibility, right? Have clarity. Work hard.
Yeah. Clarity, work hard. Thank you.
But I really like to say this. I say, please go and enjoy the business. I think this is something that I really love it, right? If you want to give me another business that can make 10 times the income, but you take away the joy of doing it, I don't want. I do Kangen because I really have joy doing it. I treasure those friends that I made. Okay. Many of you are posting there. I really love you guys. So those friends that I met, those are my best friends. My best friends are those friends that we met in the Kangen business. Yeah. I know I have a lot of church friends, I have a lot of other friends, but right now, if you want to ask, tell me who are my best friends, I can list out a list of names. Those are my Kangen friends. Right? So enjoy, go out and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. It's a journey, but enjoy it.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Eva, I know you personally, that's why. So just to summarize, this business, you don't need talent, you don't need to be good speaker, you don't need to know everything to do this business. A simple person, a couple like both of you, simple, and yet you rise up to the top. You are the, if I'm not mistaken, the second top earner in Malaysia, right? So see, as simple, as humble as can be. And what I can pick up from you the last 45 minutes is you must believe that you can do it. And hard work, doing it without ceasing it, without stopping. And last but not least, clarity. Is it clarity? So guys, if you're not clear with a marketing plan, if you are not clear, please ask your upline, please ask your sponsor, please ask them, so that when you clear, then you know your path, because your path is your pathway to your freedom. Like Sifu Chin and Lisa right now, they are freedom of time. They can do whatever they like, yet they chose to impact life. They have freedom of money. They can buy whatever they like, but yet they invested in their own life. They have freedom of health. They can eat whatever they want, but because of knowledge, they eat whatever is good for them. So it's why the true health comes in, right? Thank you, Sifu Chin. Thank you, Sifu Lisa, for your amazing sharing. I really hope that we will call you back again to share. So thank you. Give them a round of applause. And Sam, are you there? We pass it back, the session back to you. Sam, are you there, Sam? So thank you, Sifu Chin.
I'm here. Okay,
Yeah, awesome.
I'm just okay. I'm here. I can see you. Thank you so much, Sifu Chin and Sifu Lisa, the woman behind the man. Because I mean, I have actually I'm the man behind the woman. and also
she pushed me to work. What do you mean? You push your wife to work? No.
Anyway, we are the force behind the other side. Okay. So thank you so much, Sifu Chin and Sifu Lisa, for sharing your gems. I'm sure that that those sharing has really shed a lot of light, on our business. Okay. So what's the time now?
5:15.
5:15. Okay. So we're gonna move on to the next segment. All right. Which is we'll be promoting some very important event. happening next week. So I'm going to just unspotlight you. Okay. Yep. Okay. So Nicholas, you can remain here with me. All right. So what I want to do now is this. Okay. Now next weekend we will not be having this meeting. Our weekly meeting will not be happening next week. Why? Why? Because we'll be doing the Essential Kangen virtual workshop, which is a workshop that I've been doing for the last 5 years. And I'm just going to call up a flyer for that. Here it is. All right. Now this flyer here, okay, basically this event is happening next week, and we are starting at around at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Malaysia, which is in the UK 5 a.m. in the morning. All right. So we specifically done the timing in such a way that those people in India, in Middle East, and in Europe, you can tune in not in the wee hours of the morning. So before that, sometime last year we are doing it at our usual time, which is 9 o'clock in the morning. And for the people in the UK, they have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to follow us, which is almost like impossible. But now we are going to we are starting at 1. We are starting in the afternoon in Malaysia, so that those guys in Europe, you can tune in the morning. All right, and the timing is all there here. Okay, in the UK, starting from I think this could be this. Hang on, 1 o'clock. This could be the old timing, because right now there's the daylight saving. So I think UK will be starting at, just give me a second to just check it out. UK will be starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. So this flyer needs to be changed. So just take note, for those in UK, the Essential Kangen workshop is starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. And Heyman, can you just share the link there for the purchase of ticket? Now the price for this ticket. Okay. By the way, this event is going to be translated into Hindi, Italian, Malay, Mandarin, Telugu, and Turkish. All right. Now we experienced some hitches along the way today. All right, but we are very confident. Come to the actual day of the Essential Kangen workshop, all these things will be smoothed out. So, and I dare to say this. Right? For those people who come for this event next weekend, and if you're not happy with the translation, right? You just write it in to us. We will refund the money to you. But what I can say for certain is this: you'll be so glad you came for the Essential Kangen workshop, because at the end of every workshop we always ask a question, which is, how many of you here wish you brought in more people with you? All right. So take this opportunity to sign up for this event. It's happening with translation for the very first time. And we're expecting a crowd of about between 600 to 700 people because of the translation. All right. So if you have already seen the, okay, good. Thank you for sharing that, Heyman. All right. So next week, again, it's going to be the Essential Kangen workshop. There won't be a meeting like today. All right. There won't be any what you call demo as well. And the following week, which is on the 29th, this meeting will resume 2 weeks from now. All right. So thank you so much to all the translators. Okay. Let's Heyman, can you spotlight all the translators for them to come into the screen? Okay, and please turn on all your video, the translators. All right. Okay. Let's give a big hand. Okay, let everybody come into the screen first. All right.
Give a hand all the translators.
Let's give a big hand to all the translators. Okay. There's Mighty Saga, who is doing the Telugu bit, and there's Francesco Marelli, who's doing the Italian translation. Rushabh Kalia handling the Hindi translation, and Yvonne Ma from Malaysia handling the Chinese translation. And there's Zahid Noli. Zahid. And this is the woman I'm behind,
Wow.
Cora. And we need to get her to come and speak here, right?
Yes, yes.
Who would like to hear her speak? Can you
Me.
just
Me.
type in that?
Come
Me.
on.
Like to-
Get the next one.
Aydin, he came back. Okay, let's give all these people. Then this is Aydin from Istanbul, Turkey. Let's give everybody a big hand. All right. Okay, so yeah, and you will notice that I got some feedback from you guys. For you guys, some of you were coming through as quite soft. It's because you were not wearing a headset. So all of us next week, and we need to have a headset like what Saga is having now. Saga. That's why Saga's voice was very clear. So everybody must take note to have a headset like that. All right. And you could notice that just now that Zahid, look at Rushabh, look at Francesco. They were actually holding for the last 45 minutes. They're holding on the mic to
Wow.
close to the mouth. That's why they were sounding very clear. For Aydin, your voice was coming out not so clearly because if you had worn a headset, it would have come out a lot clearer. All right, so let's give them all a big hand again. Thank you so much. All right, and these are the people who will be coming to do the translation next weekend, and also plus a few other people as well. And okay, now, yeah. So thank you so much, guys. You've been amazing, and this Kangen water, our meeting need to be brought to more languages. Because it is basically, they say language is the fabric of life, all right? So if I can understand Mandarin, I think the world will be more interesting as well. Okay, so anything else from you, Nicholas?
I think it's amazing session. Nothing much. Probably on the 29th, you can get the Cora to come and share on the 29th.
I will work on her. I'll work on her, all right? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, all right, I'm going to now going to change the screen to.
Dude, can we stop the translation, sir?
Yeah, okay, we're going to stop the translation now. So yeah, you can end the translation, and I'm going to allow.
Vi ringrazio, grazie a tutti che mi hanno ascoltato dall'Italia.
अब हमारी translation
All the translator, you can speak your language now in the main room. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go one by one. Marelli, you can continue speaking you can say your farewell in Italian.
Grazie a tutti, buongiorno, è stato un piacere avervi con noi e spero di avervi con noi per il Essential Kangen Workshop settimana prossima.
Okay, one second. Okay, one more time, Marelli.
Yes. Buongiorno a tutti, è stato un piacere avervi con noi. Spero di vedervi tutti per Essential Kangen Workshop e non dimenticatevi di invitare altra gente che ha problemi con l'inglese. Grazie.
Thank you, Marelli.
Thank
The
you.
next will be Mighty Saga. Saga.
అందరికి నమస్కారము. నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ జరిగే ఈకేడబ్ల్యూలో తెలుగు లాంగ్వేజ్ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ ఇదివరకు నేను 10 times నేను ఈ ఈకేడబ్ల్యూ అటెండ్ అయి ఉన్నాను. ఈ అటెండ్ అయిన బాపతి సారాంశం నాకు తెలుసు. తర్వాత మీటింగ్ మీరు చూస్తూ ఉండండి. అదే క్రమంలో మిమ్మల్ని అర్థం చేసుకొని మీకు అర్థమయ్యేటట్టుగా ఇస్తాము. లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేది మీకు ప్రాబ్లం కాదు. ఈ లాంగ్వేజ్ని మేము తెలుగులో మీకు అందజేయడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాము. నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ మీ అందరిని చూడడానికి నేను ఇష్టపడుతున్నాను. మీరు ఇమ్మీడియట్గా రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకోండి. రేపైతే ఇంకా రేటు పెరుగుద్ది. మీ ఒక్క రూపాయి కూడా మీకు వేస్ట్ కాదు. ఈ మీటింగ్ అటెండ్ అయితే మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. ఈ మీటింగ్ యాడెడ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ వాల్యూని యాడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ బి వేస్ట్. మీ అందరి కోసం ఎదురు చూస్తూ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, Mighty. And next to come on is Rushabh.
आप सबको नमस्ते इंडिया से. मैं हिंदी भाषा का ट्रांसलेटर हूँ आप सबके लिए. EKVW जो आने वाले हफ्तों में होने वाला है. ये ट्रांसलेशंस का फायदा आपको इसलिए होगा कि आप जितने लोगों को लाएंगे, आपके लोकल भाषा वाले भी हैं तो उनको आसानी से समझ पाएगा. एंड आई थिंक हम आपको बहुत दिल से बुलाते हैं. आपने मैक्सिमम लोगों को बुलाइए. एंड आई थिंक SAMSIA एंड EKVW जो हम हमेशा से देखते आए हैं बहुत अच्छा होता है. तो आप सबको दिल से नमस्ते. एंड आई डेफिनेटली लुक फॉरवर्ड टू सीइंग ऑल ऑफ यू. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Rushabh. And next is wait, I'm looking for his photo. And here, okay, Zahid, you're next in Bahasa Malaysia.
Terima kasih pada anda semua yang hadir dan bukan saya terima kasih tahniah kepada anda yang hadir pada petang ini dan saya looking forward untuk berjumpa anda pada minggu hadapan 22 hari bulan untuk sesi EKW di mana saya akan menjadi penterjemahnya. Anda akan belajar banyak perkara di sana. So jangan datang seorang-seorang, datang ramai-ramai, bawa tim anda ke bilik ini. Masih ada masa untuk anda register tim anda. Jumpa di sana minggu hadapan pukul 1. Bermula pukul 1 tengah hari. Jumpa di sana.
Thank you, Zahid. Thank you. And the next will be Aydin from Turkey. Aydin, over to you in Turkish.
Değerli arkadaşlar, bugün katıldığınız için teşekkür ediyoruz. Gelecek hafta sabah 8'den öğlen 2'ye kadar Sem'in vereceği bu temel Kangen başarı eğitiminde hepinizi görmek istiyoruz. Bütün gün boyunca Türkçe tercümeyi ben yapıyor olacağım. Ve bununla ilgili duyurumuzu da pazartesi günü sizlerle paylaşıyor olacağım WhatsApp gruplarından. Hepinize katıldığınız için teşekkür ediyor. Gelecek hafta görmeyi umuyoruz. Sağlıkla kalın.
Thank you, Aydin. And next is Yvonne Ma, last but not least. Over to you, Yvonne.
谢谢大家的到来，谢谢你们的时间。这样子，在下个星期的周末呢，我们就不会有同样的经销商的那个会议，但是我们有一个很重要的一个event， 就是 EKVW， 就是 Essential Kangen Virtual Workshop。这样子，在这个 workshop 呢，其实我们都做了5年，但是这个是非常特别。下个星期开始，我们还有6个语言的翻译。这样子呢，希望你们不要自己一个人来，你们要带多一点朋友来参加，因为这个呢是一个国际的平台，可以你给你的朋友和你的伙伴呢看到更大更强大的一个机会在这个生意。这样子，谢谢大家。
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, fellow distributors, fellow translators. I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for making all this thing possible. All right, let's give a big hand also to Nicholas, my co-host. All right, so with that, I would like to again remind everybody, next weekend, Saturday, a week from now, there won't be this meeting. There will be the Essential Kangen Workshop. I'm going to we have already sent out the flyers out to many of you. All right, and again, if somebody can just I think Heman has just keyed in the link. All you need to do is just hit on the link button and it will take you to the website for registration. And just very quickly, all right, now the price of this workshop is $50 US, but up to today, up to tomorrow evening, you can still get it for $20 US. All right, and after that, the price will go up to $25. Which will only be good until the 20th of May. Now, in normal circumstances, I would encourage you to get the team members to come together to listen in a room or in your home or in a seminar room. But because of COVID-19, I think that's probably not a good idea. All right, so we look forward to seeing you next Saturday. If you have already attended the Essential Kangen Workshop, come back again. You need to come back again, all right? And if you haven't already attended the workshop, you must be there. You must get yourself there. And I got one piece of advice for those of you who are coming for the very first time. Don't come alone. You need to come. You need to bring in as many people with you because this is a very, very powerful tool for you to take advantage of. So with that, I thank you all. I'm going to unmute everybody for you to say your farewells. All right, and yeah, and also can you
thank you very much, sir. It was a great experience for me. Very good actually. Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.
thank you very much, sir.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, Silvana. How are you, Silvana from Italy?
Thank
Grazie
you.
mille Francesco, grazie. Ciao. Ciao a tutti.
Hi there, Antonio from
Herkese teşekkürler.
Grazie. Selamat. Thank you.
Hemant, thank you very much, Hemant.
Thank you and best greetings from Bhutan.
Okay. Hi
Hemant,
there.
thank you very much. You unmute yourself, Hemant.
Thank you.
So handsome today.
Thank you from Italy.
Ciao Prita.
Thank you. Thank
Ciao,
you.
Franci.
Thank
Ciao,
you. Thank you,
Vera.
everyone, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Hi,
Hey,
Prita.
Padil bhai, hi.
Thank
After a long time.
Silvana, ti vedo ancora, ci sei.
Thank you, everybody.
Ciao.
Bye, see you.
Sei stato
Bye.
grandissimo.
Grazie.
Complimenti, veramente.
Grazie, grazie.
Thank you, Chin. Thank you, Chin. Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye everyone.
Che bello sentire italiano.
Anche per me.
Hoşça kalın diyor.
So much, Sam. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes. Even for me, I really enjoyed doing the interpretation. I had a lot of fun.
Francesco, it was great.
Cambodia.
Thanks.
Most fun.
Thank you, Aydin.
You're welcome. You were great.
If I can relax once, if I'm jobless, I will listen to Turkish all the day.
Great.
Bye there. Take care, everybody.
Bye bye, Mr.
Okay,
Sam.
bye-bye.